Here we are, guys, for Australian Grand Prix on Phillip Island. Second in qualifying, not bad really, just did a couple of laps, jacked it in and managed to get second by a couple hundredths, although I've got a really good start, I'm out into first already. I'm going into the first corner, looks like I'm going to hold it. I can't believe how much of a tyre wear I've got already. What? My front tyre is already... oh, it's gone back up again for some reason. What that were about. Anyway, yeah. The chicane right near the end. Well, not chicane, is it really? You don't go right left. The horrible tight bend that I had problems with in Moto3 doesn't seem to be the same in Moto2. Although I don't know if I was just taking it more gentle with knowing that the problem. Still an awkward angle. You have to go up, right? But to deal with it, it's not going to change, is it? Just ends up putting a lock up all the time, especially when AI are near you. You can hear them locking up all the time. Oh Jesus! Those smashing up my inside. It looks like Lowe's are taking the lead now. I think I'll catch him once I get to the slipstream, which I'm way out of at the moment. Yeah, we're in it. Pulling forward. On the limiter, 285 kilometers an hour. Wide into the second corner. Does mean we get a decent exit and still kept Lowe's behind us. Can't really go flat out as much as you do in Moto3 there. You have to do a couple of dabs on the front brake, or the brake if you haven't got separated brakes. I don't think you get a choice if you're on simulation difficulty, to be fair, or pro physics, whichever one. I took that nice and smoothly there in comparison, and reaping the rewards now because it means I've kept first place and we've got a bit of a gap as well. I don't think I really helped my teammate out by smashing into me on the first little bend after the finish line. Got a decent solid lead here at the moment. Well no, it's 0.7 actually. A lot further, but I suppose if you're doing 200 miles an hour, it's going to look a lot further, innit? As you telescope apart. Don't know how they haven't caught me there because I took a shocking line through that corner and I've gained time. I've made time on him. Release the brakes there because I have gone shockingly into that corner. I didn't put the brakes on early enough. .1 seconds ahead. Somehow we're making time on these computers, even by taking a shocking line through every corner. Lowe's has overtaken Zarco, so it's a 1-2 finish possibly, if we can hold on to that through the final few bends. And it's my first Australian win after coming 2nd or 3rd or 4th last year. Didn't get to do the endo, but I suppose if you're doing 200 miles an hour, it's going to look a lot further, innit? As you telescope apart. I don't think I really helped my teammate out by smashing into me on the first little bend after the finish line. Got a decent solid lead here at the moment. But I suppose if you're doing 200 miles an hour, it's going to look a lot further. we'll take the trophy, and it's a good start to the final video as we are into the finale section.
While the podium finishers make their way.
I'll see you in the next race. 39 points ahead. So here we are, my people. Malaysian Grand Prix. I won't even waste time showing you where I am because I'm down in 11th. For some reason I qualified 12th, but it's promoted me up to 11th. I'm not complaining like, but yeah, I really don't like this track, so I jacked it in after getting knocked off by some pit lane arsehole who just thought he'd enter the racing line while I'm doing almost 300 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it was Zarco, to be honest. Hey, and I got my own back, so there we go. As long as I finish now in the points position, I've won the championship really, which is where Danny Kemp won it last year in Moto2. I'm happy now. Got my own back on Zarco, because I was just starting to get to a little bit of a rhythm, knock a couple of tenths off my time, not the computer's time, putting me into about third. And then he's just sat there middle of the track, knocked myself off, knock us both off. After that, just couldn't get anywhere. I was losing time in every sector basically. It's Folger leading. Folger, Rabat, Lowe's, Rins, me. This is the top 5. Bikes really don't like, well, my bike, since you're at paint asking out that hairpin, it just does not like it at all. And I don't like this corner personally. Nothing to do with the bike, I just don't like this apex because it's there. And then the computer just run away from me because I can never get that right. But sorry about the lack of enthusiasm, but this track is just awful. Hagami's had a crash. I'm into the second lap. Hopefully another 4 minutes of racing and this game's over and done with. Not looking forward to doing a 100% race on this in MotoGP. Actually got offered a team that was just less, can't remember what it was called now, Pramac Racing, just less than the Tech 3 Yamaha bikes, MotoGP, but obviously I want to finish off a Moto2 season now and race from the end. Don't really need to push for first place because if I just finish here, there's only Zarco that can actually catch me, as I've knocked him off already. I don't have to worry about that. Those is another 30 points behind Zarco, so... But we'll see if we can take this hairpin a bit better on the exit. Nice and slowly, but it didn't wobble about all over the place, but the computers just burnt me off then, doing so. It didn't really make a difference what I do on that corner, to be fair. Hate that corner, absolutely hate it. Now we're down into 6th. Loot is overtaking us. The front 4 are just absolutely raping this race. Simeon somehow goes past me up the inside. Where he came from, because he was behind Callio. Or must have been behind Callio because he was the one behind me. Looks like I'm not even going to finish top 5 in this race. finally entered that corner right, so a decent exit. Doctor's Dangle's on short. They look to overtake Lutif, who's getting back into the top 5. Oh, that's probably my best place to do so because the computers usually pull out that corner, but I haven't done it, so it looks like Luti's going to hold on now. I can't really think of anywhere else I can overpass him because he'll burst away from me after the hairpin, and then I can't really. Catch up anywhere else. This is the only really other corner they slack off on, but I'm not close enough to get any sort of slipstream on the final 2 straights. I don't really want to push it because I don't really want to lose my points. So unless I get a serious braking point advantage, look at my tyre wear, man. I don't think I'm going to come anywhere near Luti really. So disappointing, 6th place, in the penultimate race, but a world champion I am. Woo! Don't even drop it. I believe I came 6th anyway.
Our director will be taking us to Parc Fermé shortly to watch the celebrations on the podium.
I wonder if it'll announce my winning. 17th race of the championship, Danny Hall becomes a world champion because I knocked Zarco off of the bike in the first lap, and that was a big plus. Deserved it. But I'll see you for the big finale back in Spain. Yo guys, it is Valencia. It's the final race of the season. We're back in Spain for the 4th time for 18 races. That's pretty ridiculous. And yeah, I told you I'd do something different today if I had the World Championship already in hand, as I do. But I'd do just that. I haven't bothered qualifying, which means you're a bit put at the back of the grid instantly. And I thought I'd just work my way up and see how far I can get in 3 laps. I want you guys at home to have a guess in the comment section how well you think I'm going to do. Please try and do it at the start of the race rather than at the end, because then you already know. It's just a bit of fun, you don't win anything from it guys, unfortunately. Yeah, so something in my mouth. Just have a little guess. I mean, personally for about top 10 minimum. Then hopefully top 5. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to get past leaders usually when they're in a groove already and you're kind of far down the grid. We'll see how we can do. I don't know how much of this race I'll actually upload. It depends on how action packed it is. If I can't like end up not overtaking anyone for 30 seconds, I might cut like that out. Whereas if there's always someone overtaking to overtake, I'll probably leave it in. Looking up there. Not a bad start for the first lap. And then on to the final straight for the beginning of the second lap. Let's see how we can do. Into the top 10 actually, I didn't even realise that. With that. Someone's just fallen off, Folger. The top 6 as all the others got stuck behind him and I went round. Saw the crash happening, so I just took it a little bit wider than I normally would. So top 5 is actually just sat right in front of us with a lap and a half to go. Pretty incredible. I didn't think I'd do this well to say in 3 laps anyway, to be up here. A lap and a half to go. Maybe at the end of the third. As you can see, the leaders are quite a bit down the road already. Another one's fallen off. That Tito Rabat's fallen off. Seems to be a bit of a deadly corner. There's a couple of people have fallen off there. Or is that just one? Can't remember. We're into the top 5. Starting from the back of the grid. Oh, I thought I was going to come off there. Both the brakes locked up. Top 3. Morbidelli just switched him a little bit, but I think we've got the power and the speed up back. Gonna go wide here, gonna go wide. I'll lock the brakes up. If I locked up there, I would have been buggered. That corner quite tight compared to the computers. They finish out quite wide. The computer seems to take that corner very slow, and I've got the gain on Rins. Don't want him to lean on me too much going through the final corner. We'll get knocked off. He's got the exit speed. I've taken E3 across the line of Valencia. Can't do the wheelie, but it's a great finish. I'm very surprised to get that high. I thought top 5 would have been my limit really. But yeah guys, that has been the Moto2 season, and I will see you, well, say next year, because it's not going to be next year, but Zach will finish exact same time as my teammate. I'll see you in the next season, hopefully racing for a MotoGP team, hopefully a decent one at that. Thank you for watching.